Is that lasagna? It's lasagna. Hello, Internet. Welcome to the most uneventful and evidently messiest YouTube channel. So I'm gonna be doing something a little bit. I'm gonna be doing a bit of fuckery today, yeah, because it's not all about baking. It's not about anabolics. Sometimes I just want to watch some shit and laugh at it. So yesterday I was browsing through YouTube and I came across this channel called I'm gonna kill this name. I can't say it. Frugivore. Frugivore. And basically it's a woman who is a raw vegan and she promotes a raw vegan lifestyle. I think she's written like a couple of diet books and she's got this whole new like alternative approach to dieting. No caffeine, no excessive exercising, no restriction. Like that's the sort of philosophy she promotes. She's more, I would say, holistic in her approach to dieting. She makes all these promises to numerous women and men on how to lose weight. And do you know what? If they work, good for her. But I saw this video called What I Eat in a Week on my frugivore diet. And it kind of made me laugh. So that's what we're going to be watching today. The video is, I think, 13 minutes long, and I'm not going to make you sit and watch through all of it. And considering at first I think she's had like some sort of disagreement with Obese to Beast on the internet. I think he called her out, and now she's basically just gone on for a minute about how Obese to Beast is on steroids. Do I think he's on steroids? I don't know. Do I care if he's on steroids? No. So instead, we're just going to react to her cutting watermelons.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's a nice watermelon.
This one fell. Not bad.
Hey Frugivore, I'm Freely. Welcome back to the Frugivore channel, and welcome to new viewers from John's channel,
Is that
Obese
like
to Beast. By the way, great to have you here. And just so you know, John refuses to get a blood test, which I find very telling.
I don't
and
care.
Pretty disappointing.
I don't want to ask John Glord for his blood test. I think he's an inspirational man.
So unhealthy.
Don't
but
care.
I have excellent blood tests, and I'm trying a Frugivore diet. So I'm back on raw living foods with no cooked dinner. And if you're interested in a video about why I'm doing this, what's a comparison, that sort of thing, then definitely vote on the video, whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And of course,
I mean, to be fair, like visually, it doesn't look like abysmally, disgustingly bad. Like I'm not too sure about the raw vegan sushi or whatever those little roll things were, but I mean, okay.
Of course, I still recommend the raw to four diet and eating cooked plant foods for those of you who would prefer to do that. But this is just what I want to do because I love it and it's probably what I'm going to do the rest of my life. Okay, Frugivores, you have to hang around for this. These are some of the most beautiful meals, some of the most beautiful foods in the world. I'm sure it's going to be very inspiring for your own journey. And if you want more raw living foods recipes, then check out my ebook, Go Fruit Yourself, How I Lost 40 Pounds on a Raw Vegan Lifestyle. I have just completed the second.
No, but the thing, it's the same problem with all of these videos. How I lost 40 pounds with keto. How I lost, I don't know, 100 pounds with raw veganism, or I don't know, fucking doing yoga at sunrise at 5 a.m. But the problem is, right, it's not anything about raw veganism itself or keto or paleo or any other diet trend. It's about creating a calorie deficit. And you know what? If you load up on a crap ton of fruit and a crap ton of veg, that's all you eat for the rest of your life if she wants to, then chances are a lot of them are going to be low calorie. They're going to be low calorie, high density foods. And yeah, you're going to lose weight inevitably. Like, think about it. So vegetables, what's the highest calorie vegetable I can think of? Potato, right? Maybe beans. But compared to like the stuff you can get in supermarkets, especially processed cooked stuff, we're talking raw vegan here, then obviously some beans or peas, like even corn, which has got quite a high glycemic index, it's not going to be much. Fruit, for example, bananas. Try eating, I don't know, 6 bananas in a row, that'll be like 800 calories maybe, depending on the size of your bananas. But just try doing that. That's gonna like, you're gonna shit your pants. I shit my pants after 1 banana, let alone 6.
Updated edition that has a whole bunch of new recipes, around 30 of the best
Oh, I don't
raw food
care.
recipes
Just
with
let me
pics
see
and
what you
testimonials.
eat.
The list of passion fruits, there's endless passion fruits, lots of jackfruits at this time of year. We've
Okay,
got some sugar
sustainable.
bananas
I like it. Grow
and
your own
also
food.
some ice cream. But
Oh, that was a disgusting. Oh, that was a disgusting sound. She just went like in my ear. Thanks for that, Frugivore. What's her name? Freely.
it's good. And Snoopy is using his hands. Hey, what that? No.
That's the bright spot here. That's the sweetest spot.
Oh,
Okay.
that's how the monkeys do it. He is like a true frugivore.
True Frugivore. Is that how you say it?
So depending on the season, some days I start with melons as a pre-breakfast, if you will, because they are quite low in calories. They're highly nutritious, but they also are high in water, so they don't constitute like a whole meal
Highly
for me.
nutritious.
We have several
Okay. I'm just like nitpicking here, but yes, melons are highly nutritious. So we're talking like antioxidants, micronutrients. But if we're talking macronutrients, melons are just like majority of fruit. It's just sugar. Like it's just fructose and fruit sugar. Fruit sugar. Not to say that there's anything wrong with fruit sugar. Like, trust me, I've had my days on keto when I'm like, oh my god, it's an apple, fructose, you know? But not to say that you should be scared of fructose, but you shouldn't just live on it. You get me? Like, you get me?
coconut trees that we harvest from, and we love starting the day with young coconut water and flesh.
It's like fucking Tarzan over here.
So here I am planting some sugarcane, which is one of my favorite juices, sugarcane juice. Just pop it in, wait for it to grow, harvest, and then enjoy as a juice, or you can chew on it and it's great for your teeth. Great source of fructose and glucose and magnesium, iron, calcium, manganese, some...
Okay, yeah. Amino acids, magnesium, potassium, Na+, whatever. But all I've seen so far is fructose. Like, I'm not being funny. Sugarcane has the word sugar in it. That doesn't mean sugarcane is bad. But all of this is just like fruit sugar. Just saying.
Amino acids, also has fiber, so it's a great juice to drink. So on this day,
Juice doesn't have
juice,
fiber.
which is rare for me.
Don't fucking lie to me. Juice doesn't have fiber. Sorry, I keep pausing it. I'm just sorry. Feeling very aggressive today. But juice doesn't have fiber. Literally, like smoothies, all of that. Like whenever you blitz it in your fancy Ninja blender, yeah, it destroys all the fiber, all the insoluble fiber. It destroys it and mushes it up, which is good in a way because it makes it easier to digest. But at the same time, like if you're trying to fill your stomach.
But we had a whole bunch of carrots, so I decided to juice them. I do like to have food with its fiber because it's important for your microbiome health, for your blood sugar levels. So including the fiber is important, but sometimes I will have a juice. Who else loves my macadamia ring? It's made out of a macadamia shell. It's from the Pit Cutter. He's on Instagram. You should check him out.
Macadamia
So depending
ring.
on the time of year, this is a pretty standard breakfast for me. We've got some banana smoothie with maybe 6 to 8 bananas with some dates in there, and also some papayas that are generally from the food forest. Oh.
Wait, okay, back up. So her breakfast is a banana smoothie with like dates in it, and she said 2 papayas. Listen, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, I'm a personal trainer in training. Like, I'm just about to receive my qualification. Not a nutritionist by any means, but how is, like, in terms of, I mean, obviously they're fruits and they're full of antioxidants and, as I said, like vitamins and all of that crap, but your breakfast is just a fucking, like, sugar injection. Like, put yourself on a glucose IV drip, yeah, and you'll have the same effect. So you wake up after a fast, because break fast, that's breakfast, and then you just fucking hate yourself with, I can't think of how much sugar is in that. You just give yourself a massive insulin spike. Why? Why does it have to be a sugar bomb. Man.
Jungle pineapple.
Jungle pineapple.
Look at the color.
Here's the next.
Ooh,
the next pineapple is coming here.
Yeah. Baby. Wow. Amazing, off our tree. So every tree's fruit has a unique flavour, but a lot of people say it tastes like bubblegum in general. So that's what you're missing out on, meals of tutti frutti bubblegum. So in general, breakfast and lunch is fairly simple, large mono meals of delicious fruit. And that's exactly how I want to eat, because I can taste every flavour in the individual food rather than mixing it up and just being all confused.
Hang on, mix them all up and get confused? I'm not being funny. You live on a farm, you grow like a set number of fruits and vegetables, you don't cook them, so you have like what? Bananas, papayas, jackfruit, some dates, that's what I've seen, and you're going to get confused. How are you going to get confused if you have a balanced, complex meal of more than 3 ingredients? Oh, bloody hell, some people.
Mushroom leaf. Okay, so let's get on to these fancy salads, shall we? And these recipes will be available in my upcoming book.
Salad.
That's all I'm going to say at this point, but stay tuned. It is coming eventually. This is one of my just prized favorite, like, just blow me away. Okay, this young coconut. It's a sweet and sour tamarind pasta, if you will. And it is just, it's phenomenal. Honestly, one of the best salads I've ever made. So with these salads, I make sure I have enough fruit during the day. So I'm having at least 2,000 calories from fruit during the day before I have the salad, just so I don't get glucose and fructose depleted. And this is another one of my...
That just really, really overwhelmed my little brain. She makes sure she gets her 2,000 calories from fruits before she has her glucose and fructose depleted. I'm so confused. She gets her 2,000 calories from fruits before she has her magical salads. That's like a friggin' sugar bomb. So hang on, 2,000 divided by 4, so she just has 500 grams of carbs in her fruits for the first half of the day. That seems a little excessive, if not unhealthy. Because you're not getting any proteins, you're not getting any fats, you're just getting sugar and carbs from fruits. All right, let's have a look at these salads then.
Favorites, which is a mushroom carrot bolognese mix, and it's really good. Like, I'm not talking this up. It's honestly really, really special.
Mushrooms,
and I just realized, being back on Raw and back on Living Foods, that I prefer to eat this way. It is tastier. And I know that it's going to be hard for some of you to believe, but it has the original flavor still in it. It hasn't been cooked out and then added back with a whole lot of salt and, other flavor enhancers. It has the flavor. And remember, every 2 weeks or so, you get a new set of taste buds, so that's going to help with your future. Nori wraps. All of this bit of sauerkraut I made there.
Fiber.
And this is durian. It definitely tastes better than it looks. About 1,200 calories deal in there, so I'm not sure how it's going to be.
Fats.
And avocado salsa.
We've got fats, lads.
This is a chili jam.
She's introduced a whole new micronutrient.
It turned out really good, hey?
Macronutrient.
I'm actually really happy with this chili jam.
Chili jam, okay.
It looks delicious, right? And it tastes delicious.
Okay.
All raw.
Amazing.
All living.
Raw.
That's it.
Anyway, I
have dinner now. Favorites. This is another incredible dish, and make sure you don't try and get all your calories from the salad like you would, say, from a cooked pasta dish, because that has far more carbohydrates in it. So that's why I add in a lot of mangoes. I'll have like 4 mangoes sometimes in this salad. So you just make sure you get enough fruit in, or you just won't stay on this path.
Make sure you get enough fruit in, so I add 4 mangoes. This is not, I don't believe this to be a balanced diet, like in my experience. But if I wake up and I have like, I don't know, what you have, bananas, dates, and I don't know, some papayas or mangoes or whatever, I'm going to be friggin' starving after 2 hours. You better know it. I mean, it's good fuel. Like if you're an endurance athlete, or like, I don't know, you just spend a lot of calories, expand a lot of calories, then yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid baseline. But if you're trying to build muscle, or even if you're trying to lose weight, this isn't great because your insulin will be just like, ooh, like this the whole day. 4 mangoes, boom, crash. 4 bananas, boom, crash. Like, it's just not only I don't think it's sustainable for a lot of people, but I don't think it's actually healthy or suited for a lot of people. For example, a lot of women, including myself, we function a little bit better with more fats just because it helps like regulate the hormonal balance and stuff like that. And I mean, fats in general, they're just good for you. People shouldn't be scared of fats. Same goes for protein. No wonder the girl is so skinny. Have you seen the girl? She looks borderline anorexic. I mean, not to like body shame anyone, but she does look very, very lean, and not lean like with muscle mass, but just lean. She's just skinny, you know? Nothing wrong with that, but...
So this is a unique recipe that I accidentally came up with myself by putting carrot in the fridge overnight and bringing it out and it being kind of slightly fermented and putting it into these nori rolls. And that might sound a bit gross, but it's actually really good because it reminds of, you know, soy sauce or some tamari without actually...
She put a carrot in the fridge and became fermented. I'm so confused. My carrots are in the fridge. They're all fermented. But maybe she's just got that like magical raw vegan fridge that just ferments things. Carrots don't become fermented in the fridge. Surely isn't that what a fridge is for? To keep them from becoming fermented and developing that beautiful soy taste that she's talking about.
Using it, you're getting that fermented kind of sour edge, but it's also sweet because of the carrot and the other vegetables and some avocado in there. It's really good recipe. So I don't usually go to this much effort, but this night I did. I went all out and I made a lasagna. There's quite a few layers there. We've got some like mushroom, carrot mince, and we've got the pesto in there, avocado.
Oh,
so it's a bit of a process, but it turned out great. And this recipe is actually available in the 2nd edition, which is out now.
Go fruit yourself. Hey, go fruit yourself. Okay.
That out. The link is in the description below. So these recipes rarely have any nuts or seeds in them. We like to focus on coconut. If we're going to put any kind of nuts, if you will, into the recipe, then we will put in some coconut, which is readily available from our food forest. And definitely better on digestion.
Nuts are raw.
And this was a chili coconut carrot curry. That's a bit of a mouthful, but it was delish. Okay, Frugivores, that's my video for today. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite recipe...
Okay. I get the gist. Raw, pretty, beautiful flavors from the earth, colors, etc. I feel like she spends more time like in awe about the colors of her meal rather than the actual nutritional value of them or explaining why she's eating it. I mean, she goes on a bit about like the antioxidant effect of like sugarcane juice and shit like that, but I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. She's for health and she advocates this lifestyle, but you can be vegan in a much healthier way. Like, there's vegans like this at one end of the extremes, and then there's vegans who just eat like Oreos and cereal because they're vegan, like junk vegans. But there is like a nice middle, because I've been trying to incorporate more plant-based foods into my meals. Like, I've had tofu stir fries, you know, my morning oats I used to have with vegan protein powder. I'm not saying this to try and make me a saint, but I'm just saying that like I have dabbled, if you like, in the vegan lifestyle. And you don't have to destroy your friggin' insulin resistance with 10 bananas and 5 mangoes. I feel like this doesn't set a very good message. I mean, if she's happy, good for her. Like, genuinely, if she loves her mini forest and all her flavors and ingredients and colors, good. Do you know what? Good for her. But I just don't think it's something you should promote for weight loss. Yeah, so this made me laugh. Hopefully it made you laugh as well. If you've never been introduced to this woman, you now have. You're welcome. Go fruit yourself.